ask you in the community tab if you want to see a You Don't Need That Shit today, because I actually do not have a lot of stuff saved. I think I managed to stock up to 10 different items. So I asked you and you said you want to see it nonetheless, no matter how many there are here. So let's get into it. And I know you cheeky little bitches, you just want to hear me rant, don't you? Because there are some very questionable releases that have been coming to our faces in the past week. Let's head into them. When I saw this for the very first time, I thought I have a deja vu, because haven't they been bringing out this vault of beauty blenders every single year now? And who needs that? Where is the fucking deal with that? Like, you know, for Christmas sets and stuff, there usually is a deal going on. Like when you buy, for example, Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wizzes, I never buy them throughout the year, because especially now on holiday season, you have sets where you get like 2 brow wizzes, 2 brow gels, and the powder, all of that for 25 bucks, something like that. Like, it's a good deal and you save at least 30 to 40%. But with this one, you get 12 beauty blenders for $195. That makes $16.25 for one beauty blender. Where is the deal? Like, how much does a beauty blender in the States cost? Because here in Germany, depending on where you buy them, you pay like 15 bucks for one. Let me check that. Beauty blender. Come on, I can buy the original beauty blender currently on a website for 10 bucks. 10, and the full price would be $13.30. Why should I buy that vault? Like, what the actual fuck? And they're not even good. Here on Douglas, I think Douglas is a good source. Original beauty blender, $16.99. That's around $7.50 to $18. Where is the deal? Like, what kind of scam is this? And who is using original beauty blenders? Like, there are so many better sponges out there for less money. For example, my personal faves are Real Techniques. I'm currently using the Beauty Bakery ones. They're good too, but not my faves. Real Techniques is better. And I will go back to Real Techniques after I'm using these. BH Cosmetics used to have a really good one. It was purple and it was called a latex-free sponge. That one was a good one. Like, I love that. Another celebrity brand is coming, who would have thought? But this time it's Adele, and I am shocked on how positive the comments are. Apparently it will be called the Shell Burn Collective. We have no clue what this is going to be. I don't know. There's already a Instagram page, but it kind of looks a bit weird. Like, I don't know. When I see comments like, I would buy anything Adele put out. The only famous person I'm actually looking forward to her brand and buying stuff. So, okay, and that is my problem, I think. Let's just imagine there is a line of lipsticks and liners and maybe an eyeshadow palette and some skincare. If it was not the Adele branded name, you would not be interested in this. But because it's tagged with Adele, you're interested in this. You are not buying the stuff because you're interested in the products. You are buying the stuff because you're fangirling over a celebrity. You are wasting money. You're making them the richest even richer. And I'm in a really, really aggressive mood today. And I'm sorry, but we did not need another celebrity beauty brand. It is too much. It is way, way, way too much. At this point, as I said, we don't know what exactly this brand will be having. Maybe it's also jewelry, could be too, or perfume. But from the picture, there is like a brush on her neck. I'm pretty sure it's makeup. I just want to say I'm sorry in advance, because when I saw this for the very first time, I read the Dick Plump. Comment down below if you've read this too. NYX is coming out with the Duck Plump glosses. These are plumping glosses with the spices like ginger in 17 shades. Can we just talk about this before and after picture? That is literally just overlining and the reflection of gloss that makes it look more plump. That is literally, and I know I said it now 2 times, what gloss is doing. It's giving the effect of a plump lip. Because it's light reflecting, because it looks shiny. It's about light and shadow. These will only hurt you. Like, not only your lips, they will hurt your heart, your wallet, everything. And I'm sorry, but these promo pictures look disgusting. I'm really sorry. I don't have a problem with men wearing makeup. Don't get me wrong, but there is one promo picture of a guy wearing this, but it's the most like unkempt part of mustache that I've ever seen, and this looks so off-putting to me. And all the other like swatches, they look so streaky, streepy, stripy, disgusting. I'm sorry, NYX, you can do better. You can do better. So Wicked Widow Beauty, I never heard about that brand. They have been coming out with a palette called the Resurrection one, and it's kind of a muted rainbow color palette. To be honest, I like this color story a fucking lot. Do I like the fact that this page where I screenshotted that has put their code up there? No. I think this is just not cool. But it's up to you if you want to use that or not. I don't like when those makeup news sites do this on their posts. Do it in your story and not on the post. But the swatches look really, really nice. I think it's a very interesting color story, and this reminds me a lot of the Be Perfect Carnival 5 Interstellar, but in a much smaller size. What I really enjoy about this palette, it has 10 multi-chromes, 2 duochromes, and 12 mattes. So you have a 50-50 ratio, and this palette is $78. Since when are these makeup news pages doing like girl math things on their posts? Like, she wrote blah 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 blah, the code will bring it down to $70, so you get 12 special shades for only $3 each. Yes, you're right, but it's still expensive. Like, what? The indie brand prices are they're going through the roof. I think some of them really lost touch with reality. As I said, I never tried Wicked Widow Beauty, so I cannot say if it's worth it. For example, for me, the prices of Adept Cosmetics are worth it because it's very good. The prices of Ensley Rain are not. The thing is, because I'm very spicy today, let's talk about this motherfucking release. First of all, you know I do have my problem with certain content creators like Angelica Ninquist, who are always wishy-washy. She talked about this release, first of all, in the most hilarious way. It's a coffee table, it's as big as a keyboard, and when you drop the palette, you don't have to worry about destroying the shadows, you have to worry about hurting your foot. Love these jokes. But why don't you talk about Michaela? Why are you not speaking out as content creator about this lying piece of fuck? This is making me so angry. I don't fucking care that P. Louise did something racist. Who the fuck cares? Nobody cares. People deserve second chances. But Michaela, she had 1,000 chances. She is still to this day not disclosing her ads. She is still to this day lying to her audience. She is such a fucking brat in this community. I can't stand her. I want to have her, and I never say this, I want to have her cancelled sooner than later. Paht. Paht. Oh my god. Her accent, this fake Boston accent is so annoying. When you're bored and you don't know what to do with your time, go to her TikTok profile and scroll all the way down to her first videos. Completely different person. She's now shouting to the camera. She's... ugh. And what in the Photoshop is this image? Like, look at her arm disappearing behind the palette and then just her hand on top. What have they done? And I stumbled across a TikTok video from her that came up on my For You page where she talked about this release, and she said this has been in the planning way before her wedding. Why are you bringing up this as a timestamp? Why don't you just say this has been in the making for about 1.5 years? Why do you specifically have to mention your wedding? Oh, I tell you, because you're a money-sucking bitch and you just want to suck more money. You want to milk your wedding out. You want to use that piece of paper that probably is not even about love for you. It's all about just money, to milk more money out, because this is a wedding theme palette. Don't get me wrong, it's called A Case You Get, what is it called? To Have and to Hold, what? Okay, the palette is called To Have and to Hold in Case You Get Cold. Did Eminem approve this? What the fuck? 50 shades, 50 eyeshadows. I am a fan of big palettes, and I do have an empty palette that holds 54 eyeshadows, but it's my Cleonat single palette where I put my Cleonats in when I order them in like stacks. And the biggest eyeshadow palette, like pre-made palette I have, are either the Beauty Bay ones with 42 or the Be Perfect ones with 45. And my cat is demanding love. So let's just shortly interrupt this rant and show you my third cat. Oh my god. Don't be so stubborn. So this is Hermine, or in English, Hermione. Can you look to the camera, little girl? And she's a stubborn little girl. Can you please behave? Look at her cute face. She's a lucky cat in Germany. Like the cats with 3 different colors on their fur are called lucky cats. But she's more orange in her head. Girl, behave. Behave. Sit down like that. And now she's purring. She's such a cute little girl. Can you please smile for the camera for me? Please. Can you? Can you please? She's very hairy. Like, my clothes will now be covered in fur. But you're such a cutie. Ow! And she's such big claws. Back to the topic. Every brand that in 2023 is still working with Michaela, I'm sorry, needs to be cancelled. I barely say this because I think the concept of cancelling is just dumb, but use your fucking brains. I don't understand why a person like Michaela gets so much attention when we have creators out there who work their asses off and they just disappear into nothingness. And they have great content, but they disappear behind people like Michaela, who's lying. Like, how can she still sleep? Oh, I know, in her maybe $400 satin bed sheets that she can afford because she lied her way into the business. I'm sick of seeing this piece of shit. So let's move on to Shroud Cosmetics, who are bringing out the Dark Academia palette. Is this a thing? I mean, Dark Academia, is this not more like a vibe going on? Oh, it says, all inspired by old libraries, candlelit study rooms, and ivy-covered academic buildings. Yeah, exactly that. But where does this color story make sense? I mean, we have some browns for the library, some green for the ivy, and some red for the candlelit? I don't know. I've never tried Shroud Cosmetics, but I've heard just good things about their quality, but I don't know. It's a 9-pan palette. It's not very exciting. Easy skip. Sigma came out with a bundle, the Clean Beauty Bundle, as a Black Friday exclusive. Contains some of our most loved items at the low price of only $70. It has a $144 value. So it's a Sigma beauty bundle, but you do not include a single brush. I mean, I'm sorry, but when I think of Sigma, I'm not thinking about makeup. I think about brushes. And these are the most boring items ever, so easy skip. This is not so much of an easy skip. I'm into a low buy now. Like, not low buy, I do a no buy until the end of February. Yes, I know, it's going to be hard. And the first challenge will be Letha Cosmetics. They're coming out with a new collection, the Midnight Serenade, that will be launching November 23rd and will be revealed November 22nd. This is going to be hard, but I think Letha Cosmetics is always doing permanent things besides their influencer collabs, so I can still buy this in February if I really like it. If I really like it. But it actually looks dark and purple and vampy. Why haven't they came out with this for Halloween? By the way, I'm wearing today the Letha Cosmetics Cake Liner in Jiggy Jam, the dark side, and the jam that I have here is also from Letha Cosmetics. Who is she? Liner and Jams. And the second to last post, no, I still have one left. Kayali sneak peeked a new fragrance. Something with lychee. I love Kayali scents and I love fruity scents, even though it's not very wintry, but I love fruity scents and sweeter fruity scents in the summertime. So I'm really excited, and I went into a no-buy with only makeup, not with scents. I gambled the system. And last but not least, we have a mystery bag from LH Cosmetics. We do not buy mystery bags anymore. We don't do that. We want to know what's in there because we want to know if it's worth spending our money on. For example, I wanted to buy the Gloss Gods Advent Calendar. That was a whole big mystery bag. And I'm so happy I didn't, because I was able to find a video on YouTube from a Swedish creator who unboxed the whole calendar. And I would have been so disappointed in the calendar because I don't want to spoil you, but the items are very mediocre, and the two big palettes that are in there, I already had. I want to know these days what I spend my money on and not buying a mystery bag. I think we can now start to call this series You Really Don't Need That Shit, because I'm now on a no-buy and I will find reasons to talk us all out of buying new stuff now every single week. I can't wait for that. And the next You Don't Need That Shit will be the last one before the Alamo starts. So I don't know why I said that. It's literally no change, because I will keep on the You Don't Need That Shits also through the month of December. Make sure you are subscribed, otherwise you will miss the LMS videos. I have already edited the first 4 or 5 videos out of 31, and now I have to film some more. So don't forget to check out the info box. There's also some infos and stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. You know how it is. And then I will see you in the next one.